Been a journey decades in the making, but it's one two sisters from New Orleans are glad they made.
Both in their 50s, they discovered their connection through a DNA website. And though the reunion has brought back some pain, as Rob Masson shows us, they find comfort in a sisterhood they couldn't until now.
It should have been the best time of Connie Farland's life.
She never told me she loved me. Never.
Growing up adopted, Maria Villegas knew something wasn't quite right as well.
And she'd say, "You are Maria Villegas." And yeah, I am. But it was this identity, like, I don't know who I am.
After a childhood filled with neglect, Connie deals with inner demons.
About 12, was it? 12, 13? She finally told me I couldn't come back no more. I had to stay up there, and I got married.
At the same time, Maria reminisces about a childhood which was often confusing.
I used to walk down the street and look at people and wonder if I was related to them.
The two had no idea they had a common mother until late last year. They shared biological information and discovered Beverly Henderson.
Okay.
On a crisp January morning, a warm connection in the Bywater.
It was exciting. I was happy. Couldn't wait.
For more than 50 years, Connie, who grew up in the 9th Ward, never knew she had a younger sister named Maria.
Always follow your intuition and always follow your heart. It never lies. Never. Ever.
Maria was raised just 2 miles away in a loving, adoptive Gentili home.
Well, when I seen her picture, I told my husband, I said, yeah, that's my sister.
Now I have a sense of peace that has filled the hole that I've had for 56 years.
The two sisters never knew each other existed until Maria, who moved to California after Katrina, tapped into Ancestry.com.
And when I tested with Ancestry, a relative on my father's side connected me with a person who owns a company called DNA Heritage Builders, and she's in Oregon.
That's where she met Shauna Jacobson, a DNA expert who pairs dozens of lost siblings each year.
And so I was able to narrow it down to what we call a sibling set, where one of her parents has to be a set of siblings. And then it's just a process of elimination, trying to figure out which sibling Maria belonged to.
Then she found Connie, who was living in Florida.
I'm still in shock. I mean, I've been through so much my whole life. I've been pushed to the side and treated like dirt.
With the help of DNA websites with access to millions of genetic entries, Maria has not only found Connie, but dozens of previously unknown relatives.
All of a sudden, all of these DNA services came along, and it's
amazing.
Awesome.
A couple of weeks ago, Maria and Connie reunited at a Bywater bar, where their biological mother, Beverly, worked for years. It was a reunion more than 50 years in the making and became a memorial to their deceased mother.
Beverly, we hope you had a great life.
They documented this recent memorial at Vaughn's Lounge to the mother one didn't know and the other often wished she didn't.
To new beginnings, right?
Yep, 2 new beginnings.
Last night we went to Vaughn's.
Oh.
We sprinkled Beverly's ashes.
Yeah, we did.
Revisiting the family that was and the one that wasn't was something that was difficult for these newfound siblings, but it's something they're glad they did.
I've always wanted a complete family. So I'm just hoping everything works out between us.
I hope you know that.
As the sisters deal with a complex range of emotions, they vow to be there for one another from here on out.
Okay.
All right, sis. I love you.
I love you too. I'm gonna come see you in Florida.
As one heads east and the other west, they'll always have a New Orleans connection that may rekindle tricky memories, but they're uniquely their own. Rob Masson, Fox 8 Local First.
Americans are now spending about $500 million a year to link up with lost relatives and explore their ancestry through DNA databases. They've got a whole new world now.
Huh? I know.
What a
meet your
connection.
sister. Wow. All right.